everyone, and happy time zones. It's your bird, Haven the Raven, and this is why we save.
Interested in a...
Okay. Oh dear. Fen, can you not? One moment. Okay, I know I'm getting hit. Why am I not taking damage? Okay, I've gone up to 584 damage. What the actual fuck, Fateless One? And I got the bonus challenge.
Wow, let the house... Alas, now it's time for us to move on. The games will travel the touring circuit, performing for crowds across Amalur.
Okay.
We're packing up here, but if you're interested in entering another match, meet me at Cluracan Arena. I'll see you there.
Alright, so there's an arena in Cluracan and Mithros. I thought I was gonna have to do it in all of them. Ooh. That is almost... Really? What is... Okay. Interesting how that counts. Although, I think Peacemaker is still better. Though for anyone who doesn't have Peacemaker, that's... oh, pardon, kinda huge. And we go. They didn't put much effort into it, but they did put actual people in the crowd, which is interesting.
Listen, you won't get a better deal here at the games. Would I lie to you? Go long.
Let me guess. You've been to a Fate Weaver boat. Goodbye.
Wait, the hex.
Let me guess. They say she can speak the language of the wild fae, charming her way in for the kill. She's my hero. Joyful future.
Okay.
Show me what you'd like done. Everything I am is mixed into the dust and sweat of the arena. I do not fight, but my body and spirit belong to the House of Valor. May the victory be yours.
Okay. I think my stuff is still fine enough to not need repair. Talk to you. I liked the Aerithal arena better.
Ready for some action? Of course. I hope you're ready.
Evasion, slow enemy, and trap protection. Less than 5,000 points of damage, huh? Colossi? Where did you get Colossi? Although I applaud the use of the Chicken Overlord. Uh-oh. There we go. Now I run over here. There we go. And I got the bonus challenge too.
Excellent performance! You've earned these prizes, and there's more where those came from. Let me know when you're...
Okay, so you give upgraded versions.
Interested in a fight? There are... Of course!
Berserker, slow enemy, companion. That's easy. There we go. I just want my companion. Because I like my summons. I've always liked my summons. I'm curious as to what's going to happen at the Mithras arena. Oh. Okay, and you are one of the last ones left. Goodbye. New types of power-ups. Okay.
Excellent performance! You've earned these prizes. Let me know when you're interested in a fight? There are... Of course!
Slow enemy, invisibility, crit. I don't exactly need more than... Was the 2000 supposed to be difficult to achieve? I thought it was take no more than 2,000 for a second and was about to panic. And then I realized it was a perfect meteor. Or it was perfect for meteor. I'm curious, actually. I think I might have, like, hit the damage cap or something with this. There we go.
Let the House of Valor show you. Alas, now it's time for us to move on. The games will travel the touring circuit. We're packing up here. But if you're interested in entering another match, meet me at Mithros Arena. I'll see you there.
Okay, so what does Ziddy's ring do? It's the same thing. It just acts as a set piece if you don't want to have... Okay. Honestly, those aren't bad. Those rings really aren't bad. I just have better. Honestly. Okay, and I go. I wonder what I'm gonna wind up doing after this, because I think it's been only about an hour. Where's the repair guy? There's the repair guy.
How are your weapons holding up? Good luck.
Save. But yeah, they're barely rendered. Like, I can actually see, they're 2D. They're cardboard cutouts. But they did take the time to put a crowd in.
Why, it's the Faithless One! You made it! Of course. I hope you're ready.
Okay. Swiftness, trap. Trap protection is just way too good. Parry? Oh dear. How do I parry again? There, okay. Oh dear, parrying is okay. Difficult for me. There we go. Glad I actually did that with the Fair Gorda and Laz, because I'm not sure I'm gonna get the chance to. And kaboom! Oh dear. One of these days I actually should do a parry-only challenge on this. Because it is possible to do damage with parries. I believe. Where? Hi. Seven out of 10 bonus challenge. Okay.
Excellent performance. You've earned these. Let me know. Interested in a fight? Of course.
Let's see what we got here. Berserker, crit hit, invisibility, trap protection. Enemies get hit by traps at least 10 times. Where can I lure my foes? What do you mean I already completed it? What do you mean I already got my enemies hit by 10 traps? Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Hi, Primal Champion. When did I kill a root golem? When did I kill a root golem? I don't remember that.
You've earned these prizes, and there's more with. Let me know.
Yeah. I just want to see what's at the end of this.
Interested in a fight? Of course.
So enemy, invisibility, trap protection, and companion. Three enemies with fire damage, huh? There we go. Perhaps this would be a little more interesting. If I was a lower level. Where's the trap protection? There it is. Okay. We're just gonna nuke you. Is there a Mergen or a Banchain? No Banchain. And kaboom. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay.
Wow, that alas, now it's time for us to move on.
Wait, what?
The games will travel the touring circuit. We're packing up here. But I'll see you there.
Why would... Okay.
If you're interested, change your mind.
I just needed to save first because I don't want to have to redo any of these. I might actually end up looking up what the end goal is for this. Actually, hang on. 182, 220. 182, or sorry, 118, 142, okay. I can't add the Fatesworn stuff to junk. Fuck. $362 versus 4. Okay. And then Despoiler and City. And I'm assuming that the Despoiler's ring is part of the set. It's the same thing, okay. Like, these are really good rings. And the fact that they... work as a set bonus is incredible. But still...
Interested in a fight? There are always open matches for one of your skills.
I'm gonna look up how many matches there are total in the victory games. 1 second. Okay, I am very glad that I looked that up. There's essentially an infinite amount of rounds. So I'm just going to go finish the game. Because I know that I would get very bored with that. It's essentially just an armor grind. Which, okay. But I don't need or want the armor. Why does it put me back on victory games?
You're back. The armor. Understand. It can be worn by anyone. Warrior, mage, rogue. Any who wishes to don the hope of the Fatesworn may do so. Everything I've heard must be true. You are fateless. A scion, the beckoned, and more. Now you must take the role of one more hero, Hope of the Fatesworn. But first, a final test of skill and strength. And this time, you will face my deadliest, most terrible Niskaru. They are the tyrants of the great Chaos nobility. Goodbye. I care about...
Okay, I have 6 cores. So I'm just gonna do that.
Farewell.
Just to get them out of my inventory. Yeah, yeah. So, Scald, you were saying about them being the cream of your crop.
We have everything we need to face Telogris and win, but we must move quickly. When you're ready, we'll storm the throne.
I have literally nothing else to do right now.
Are you ready? Prepare yourself. Telogris will no doubt know we're coming. Farewell.
I think he already knows.
Quickly, get out of here. You must face Telogris. We'll take care of these monsters.
Alright, alright.
Damn these slow bones. You should be far away from here, not stuck helping a broken old fake leader. I should have seen this coming. But my ability? It hasn't been the same since the Well of Souls. Well, since you're here, help out a friend? See you around.
Cannot fast travel, okay. So we essentially just run. I don't know, like, why did they even include Agarth? Like, I liked Agarth. I really like Agarth, but he adds nothing to the story because the game doesn't let him add anything to the story of Mithros. Oh, mic going off.
Destiny has come for us, my friend. With teeth. I'll stay here and organize the survivors. But you must bring the fight to Telogris. Perhaps you've got a fate after all, if you choose to pursue it. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. It's true. Most of us are bound by rules, guided by forces outside our control. But perhaps that's the price. What we all pay for the good that comes from an ordered universe. Without that order, there is only uncertainty, chaos, and pain. Another victory!
And that right there, that is the single most out of character thing they could have had Agarth say. And it pisses me off. Because even with you saying that, the game just dismisses the possibility that a world without fate could be something worth striving towards. When Agarth, in the past, was all for just completely throwing fate out the window. He acknowledged that it was dangerous. I should wear the Fate Sworn stuff. Once I'm actually in the Telogris fight, it doesn't matter, but... Why do they count as two separate... That's stupid. The fact that they had it count as two separate sets. I can't remember where exactly Telogris' barrier is, so I'm just gonna have this equipped until I get into the fight with him.
You're mine.
In we go. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Punkosi. There's more chaos barriers ahead, I believe. How did you get past? Like, genuinely, Scald, how did you get past?
What took you so long? I've been waiting for ages. I endured the chaos field to find you. I know you faced dreadful foes in the past, but Telogris is no fae, no dragon. Under all that bluster, he is an ordinary man. He is Wolf. My apprentice was only a boy when he was taken, and we have a responsibility to save him. I have a responsibility. Let me reach out to the man within the god.
This came out of nowhere.
It is. It must be. Wolf was good, strong, kind. If he can come apart so easily, what does that say about the rest of us? If he could only gaze upon me, speak with me again, he would resist the Chaos King's control. But I have to try. Don't you see? The tapestry of fate is weak, and there is opportunity to change how events unfold.
And you were just saying how fate is a good thing. What?
All the safeguards have fallen away. This is my chance to be Fateless. We will face Telogris. You're different than I expected, Fateless One. You are more than a weapon to point at our enemies. You are one of us. A person. You care about what happens to this crumbling world.
Okay. Can I save, please? There we go. This fight is a joke. I'm just gonna straight up say it, this fight is a joke.
Your campaign against me has reached its end, as we both knew it must. I am your destiny, Fateless One. All this time you have believed yourself outside the boundaries of fate, yet here you are, as I have always intended. The only order I wish to uphold is that which brings you and I together. Perhaps, but it will not be at the hands of a child of dust. Only gods are welcome here.
Telogris, release Wolf now.
That foolish boy, after everything that's happened, will continue to cling to your false hopes. Disappointing, perhaps.
Will you release him, or do I have to rip him from you?
You're seeing this, right?
Just as I will consume you, I will have to suffer.
That's the wrong answer, you stinking coward. You'll pay for your cruelty. I'll send you back to that blasted hellscape with my own 2 hands.
Scald? Scald, you had to let me fate shift the guy. What did I even just get?
It's finally over.
Wait, you can get rid of those?
On the edge of a blade ever since. Wolf. I wish I could have saved him. Done something. But in the end, the world had other plans. Fate. But enough regret. I have suffered a lifetime of it. I have to thank you, Fateless One. You stood by me to the very end. And now, because of you, the people of Mithros have hope again. We are forever in your debt. Farewell, Fateless One.
So apparently, there was a way to get rid of the blue things on the floor. Because I just got an achievement for defeating Telogris without getting rid of the blue things on the floor. It's not like they really did damage.
It seems I arrived too late. You have all the fun. You've done a good thing, and history will thank you for it. But this tale, the story of what's happened in Mithros, it is a tragedy. Do you feel it? The tapestry of fate continues to bleed. Delogris only quickened its destruction. A mystery for tomorrow, perhaps. Come, it's time to report back to the Order in Rufia. We'll meet again in the city. Bye.
I still have to go see Colette and the Echo's performance, because that's the last side quest that is actually completable in the game. Every other side quest I can't complete, either because it's impossible to complete, or just in general impossible to complete, or because it bugged out on me. Oh, Colette! What? Come on! I'm just trying to save. Alright.
Anything? Have you heard the news? Telogris is gone. The preordained will probably stick around, but the city should be much safer now. We're still cautious. We could probably start preparations to resume our tour, now that the immediate threat has passed. Do you mean it? If we want to have a concert, we need to throw a party. Telogris is gone. There's so much to celebrate. If you're willing, we'd love to gather supplies to host the best feast Crownhold has ever seen. That means meat, ale, decorations. You can find everything we need in the city. Try the butcher, or a merchant. Maybe a local alchemist or gardener. Thanks again.
Okay. This quest is honestly just kind of cute because it's celebratory. You killed the big bad and now you're setting up a party for it. And I understand why exactly they did that. Even if I'm not a big fan of what happens next in the main quest. Wait, Jorah Tam. Didn't she... Hold on. Didn't you leave with Peaches?
I
don't get many visitors these days. Not since the occupation. He was only a pup when I found him beneath a blooming bloodroot. Small, it broke my heart to release him back into the wild.
You came to the right place. Everyone knows I grow the city's most beautiful flora. Simply a matter of botany, of scientific investigation. Cripple spore caps and eel petal. But well, that was quick.
I just had these on hand.
Agents. Most people in this city wouldn't know Ember Eyes from Hardscrabble. I'll drop off the flower arrangements tomorrow. But well...
Ember Eyes is so distinct, though. The only thing it looks even remotely similar to is Edelweiss. How does anyone mistake one for the other? Or mistake Ember Eyes for anything other than Edelweiss? And even then, you'd have to pretty much be colorblind. You.
Come in. It's nice to see you. The big hunt is always happy to have it. Normally you'd be in luck, my friend, but with some... Listen, you look capable. Have you visit us again?
Really?
Your best hunting ground would be outside. You know where to find me.
Okay, I'll have to go do that. I forgot. It's not a simple shopping trip with that guy, despite the fact that I've been supplying him. I gave you so many boggart parts. You can at the very least spare some troll schnitzel. I probably pronounced that wrong. I am fairly certain I pronounced that wrong. Shh. What do you mean I don't get to loot that? Okay, I'm supposed to be able to get meat from this stuff. Why is it not letting me? Why are you not letting me?
Found anything? Oh, I don't envy you. Trekking through the mountains. I only go as far as the foothills, sometimes the snowfields. Don't eat the yellow snow.
Okie dokie. Let's go back to Crownhold, see if I can't... Or, oh, do you want antelope meat specifically? There we go. Okay, and this is where the graveyard was. Okay. So now we go down.
Hello there.
Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to get the ale, though. I have some Mabrin wine just on me, but I don't think that counts. Especially because that's technically a quest item for something back in Rathir.
Come in. Your best hunting ground would be outside the city. find a good source of water, places to hide. Facing us again.
Do I just bring the meat back to Colette? Because I have meat now. A bunch of it. And I don't know where I'm supposed to get the ale. I'm very tempted to just go to Gallows End because I know I sold a lot of meat there. And you're not here anymore. Where did you go? Plenty of ale. I already got some meat. A decent amount of it, actually. Like, how much? I have 8. Guard, citizen, guard. How much meat do I need for this to count? I'm just gonna go back to Gallows End because I know I can buy a bunch of meat at Grave Hall. Cannot fast travel there. Okay. 1 second. I forget that going to and fro, you actually need Bradigan. Nope, might go enough.
Breeze is nice. Did you expect all of that business about the giant tree? If that's what you want to do, then...
Well, actually... You're pretty much me own. Take care.
Akara gone. Be good
Hi
now.
there! Ew, I take back the lot. That I can do!
Okay, so I honestly thought that I'd sold more than one meat. Evidently, I was wrong. How much meat do I even need in order to progress that part of the quest? And I genuinely don't know what to do about the ale. Because the ale is going to be the difficult part. Just delete the antelope. Okay, that is a ton of... That's enough meat that I shouldn't have to... Yeah, a piece of meat to feed the masses at a concert. Okay. They actually, like, make you hunt different. This game. They actually make you collect different kinds of meat for this. You can cook meat that you would normally feed to animals. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna run into anything else there. I just need... because I have meat. I don't know why it's not telling me that there's more to be had. Or I don't know why it's telling me there's more to be had. And I definitely have more than 10. So tell me, is this enough for your shipment? Can I go find the alcohol now?
I had a good feeling about you. Someone of substance. Even more like you and Crown Old. Here you go. Hope this makes your gathering a little more enjoyable.
Thank you.
You know where to find me.
Crab meat? Where did I get crab meat?
I'm always happy to see my exotic meat. Supply, you know where to find me.
When did I get crab meat? Okay, and now where do I get... Oh wait, do you have the ale? Do I just have to buy ale from you? Is that what this is? I just gotta buy the booze. I might just have to buy the booze. Because it's still showing him on the map. To which I ask, why does the butcher have alcohol? Specifically for sale. There we go. Shouldn't I have bought that at a tavern? Like, I get that liquor stores probably aren't a thing, but taverns definitely are. So why? Alright, anyway, Colette.
Look at this! A trove of party supplies, all sourced directly from the city. Thank you. See you soon.
Back again, eh? You've been so kind to help us prepare for our final show. But we have plenty of work still left to do. Colette and the Echoes will host a thank you performance in the city square. We want to invite all of our fans and supporters. Of course, the occupation makes a celebration of any kind difficult to plan. We could use help with promotion. I couldn't have said it better. We've come so far together, and now we will enjoy the fruits of our efforts.
Why did her mouth just stop moving?
If you spread the word of our performance across Crownhold, the audience will surely be our largest yet. Meet me back here when you're finished.
See you soon.
Can I? I'm trapped! Help! Okay. That happened. So we've got to spread information, or spread information about the concert. Or not concert. Or sort of concert? Performance. One person just all the way at the farm. Really surprised that we didn't run into more chicken overlords. That seems like something that would be right up to Logris's alley. Because, I mean, they're just so random. Fire-breathing chickens?
I'm still raising my legal crops and abiding by all the local laws. Yep. Nothing illegal going on here. Oh, I don't see why not. It's the first I've heard of a public event in Crownhold for months. Thanks for the invitation. All I need is for someone to mind the farm while I'm gone. Can't risk losing any of my, prize crop. Thanks again.
Okay. I highly doubt that this is actually going to be Colette and the Echoes' last performance ever. It's just the last one, the Fateless one, we'll get to see. Ah! That is not what I meant to do! Don't mind me sounding like a damn tea kettle. Alright. Over here. To the left. Person!
What is it? Is everything okay? I'm quite twitchy these days. Crime is at a historic high and people are scared. A concert? I guess. Anything to break up the monotony of my watch. Perhaps some rebels will do me good. It's been a long time since anyone in Crownhold has had a reason to celebrate. Stay safe.
Then Upsy Daisy. Okay, if I go to the right, I can just sort of circle. Oh, really? This guy? Must be in bed. Or standing by their bed. Or his bed. In bed.
Hello? Hello? Do you think I have time to fritter away in my workday? Besides, no one in Crownhold is interested in a party. It's been a long time since I've had any fun. You know what? I'll do it! chaos cultists be damned.
Okay, I should definitely save. Because there's a chance I could have to convince some others as well. And then... I think these are both outdoors. That is the wrong person. Hello, who are you?
Wind's kicking up today. It's going to be stormy for a bit. Huh. Interesting. I've never been asked to a concert before. Never been one for culture. You bet I will. Why not? That's what I say. We could all use a bit more to smile about in this city.
And then you.
What? Why must everyone bother me? Do I walk around with a sign that says, "Talk to me, please," hanging around my neck?
Might as well.
A what? A concert? Are you serious right now? I'm fishing. Fishing to survive. My city is occupied by cultists. A good time in Crownhold during an occupation? I have to admit, I'm curious, but this better not be a trick.
Okay, I passed both the persuasion checks off first try. Nice. I've had some crazy luck with persuasion checks this run, actually. Like some genuinely insane luck with the persuasion checks. It wouldn't have mattered if I did have to spend some gold anyway. I have some to spare and I literally have nothing to spend it on. But passing a persuasion check is always nice. It's also more authentic for Colette if people are there because they want to have fun and not because they were paid to go.
About ready. And you spread the word. Fantastic. Whatever happens after the show, remember, you will always be an honorary member of Colette and the Echoes. I can't express my thanks enough. Be well, and always strive to make your dreams come true, just as you have done for us.
See you soon.
Alright, I think I have to like wait until nightfall. Which means fast traveling a little bit in order to pass the time. Cause yeah. Oh yeah, 6:14 a.m. I definitely need to fast travel to pass the time. Because the concert is at night. Fast traveling to Gale Crossing gets me what? How many hours is that? I know I could make it faster if I walk 2. Okay, and this is another 2. So we're gonna do that. I want to know how it calculates how much time fast traveling takes. That's another 2 hours. Okay. What about to revival? I think it just needs to be after sundown. And okay, that's like just 1 hour. I don't know. I don't understand this game sometimes. Like, how? Why? Why does fast traveling across a mountain not take as long as fast traveling down the road? What is the logic there? Okay, revival and... crown holder far enough apart that it's actually a decent amount of time. Or at least in one direction it is. What? I don't understand this game sometimes. Why is it only 1 hour? I need it to be a little more than 1 hour. Okay, I genuinely don't understand why it's 1 hour to revival and then 3 back to crown hold. Make it make sense, game, please. That said, this last round of fast traveling should be enough? Question mark? Okay. Yeah, this should definitely be enough. I really wish there was an actually working inn in Crownhold. Because this game has trouble with time passage. And while it's not really that big of a deal in the base game, it is in Mithros. So they were gonna make so many things time-gated. Like, such a big percentage of this game, or of Mithros, is time-gated. For side quests. Why am I getting attacked? If they were gonna do that, they should have put in a wait mechanic. Or put in more beds. And honestly, if any... Really, the people just despawn? Or walk away? Come on. I think of all things, the Colette and Echo side quest should have been the one to give, like, a cinematic cutscene or something. Just because it's the closest to celebratory we get. I don't think there's anything left in the Black Odeon. I'm pretty sure it just ends after the raid. But I'm gonna double check just to make sure I didn't, like, miss a side quest or something. I'm also somewhat curious because it's been several days since I said go your separate ways, don't become a cult. Did anyone listen to me? They did not. Why did none of you listen to me?
I regret none of the time. Nothing will be the same.
None of you listened to me. I don't want a cult. Please leave. Anyway. Save, and this will be the last time I save for this entire save file. And just because there really isn't a point afterwards. There isn't even actually a point now, I'm just doing it because. Save. And now back to Rathir. for probably one of the stupidest endings you could hope for. Like, this is genuinely a dumb ending. And this was the part, like, it's the part that really pissed me off about Mithras at the end there. Okay, first of all, why is this guy in the Orbicon? He specifically was in the Scholia Arcana before.
I will admit I never expected to see your face again. So many stories, so many tales of sword and sorcery. But tales are cheap, and legends are often misleading. Yet here you are, ready for your congratulations. You have our gratitude, Faithless One. You have done as we asked, and defeated an enemy far more powerful. But... perhaps. But since the tapestry of fate continues to disintegrate, it appears your recklessness has done its damage. And we are all at risk. Telogris or no Telogris. That is why you must leave Amalur at once. It is the only way. Your resurrection created the initial rift.
Not true! That is so not true.
Resistance prevents its closure. You are a hole in the wall. So long as you are near, you perpetuate the Weave's destruction. Far north, beyond the ice wall peaks, where you will need to adopt a life of self-exile. The ancient Alfar homeland has wondrous abilities, and it may act to suppress the effects of your power. You have no choice. The Order has instructed Agarth to prepare a ship.
This is easily one of the stupidest ways they could have ended this.
The distance and the Alpha magic should keep the rest of Amalur safe, and give the Weave time to heal. I am sorry, but
no, you're not.
It's the only way. Think of this as your last quest. Goodbye.
Decided? Are you ready to go?
Let's get this fucking over with.
This truly is a momentous day. But it's one you've earned time and again. Follow me. I have a surprise for you.
It has been stated time and time again that the Fateless One and their power are akin to a cosmic event. The magics of the Alfar homeland are going to do fuck all to stop the deterioration of the Weave. And even if they did, the only people that this really helps in the long run, because of the tell, don't show storyline that you're going with here, are the people already in power. The people who benefit most from Fate's design. That's, like... there's actually no way the magics of the Alfar homeland are legitimately going to help.
The last person you expected to see on your way out the door, but I felt it was my duty to be here. I never meant to hurt anyone. I wished only to save lives, further our knowledge of this world and the next. And you, my friend, you got caught in the middle of forces outside your control.
I actually forgot that they changed his voice actor.
I brought you back. Consequences be damned. For that I'll be forever sorry. Still, you surprised us all, making the most of this second chance. And for that, I'm forever grateful. We all are. Even the thousands who know nothing about what you've done. You have our thanks, Faithless One.
I'm not gonna say damn you, because like legitimately he was just trying to be helpful. He's not the one currently fucking us over.
It's the very least I could do. You must write to me of life in the Icewall Peaks. I hear it's wondrous, but certainly no place for an old gnome with expensive taste in wine. Be safe and make good choices. Farewell.
I guess it's time to go. Well,
I don't know why they brought these two back for this. Because, like, literally all Hughes does here is say goodbye. He had no presence throughout the entire thing, and Agarth didn't really do much either. You could take both of them out of this and nothing would change.
Goodbye. For now.
Like, you could quite literally cut that whole section out and nothing would change. This would have been much better suited as a sequel, because then they would have been able to showcase the Telogras's design better. Like the actual.
I have kept my distance, even as stories of what you've done cross the lips of every man, woman, and child in Amalur.
It's not like I told anyone about Tirnoch.
Because I made a choice. Perhaps you could say I'm like you now, and I've chosen my fate, rather than let a stray fate before me. You have changed me, taught me, shown me a different way to move through this world. All of us must choose a path.
I forgot you show up here.
We sometimes choose the wrong one. Thankfully, one choice, many choices, do not tell the whole story. I said I would never seek you out, but I lied. The order to which I belong will come for you in time, but not today. Today is yours, ours, to do with as we please. So I choose to be here, and to see your face one last time, and to say goodbye. I don't know. All I know is that when one chapter ends, another is sure to begin. You won't know what the future holds until you take that first step. Be on your way.
And there's not even music for this cutscene. Hello, void. We just sail off into the void.
In the end, we were wrong. For most of us, fate was, and always will be, immutable. A destiny written among the stars. But, for one among us, it was chosen. I never saw the Fateless one again. My journeys have taken me across Amalur, from the Barking Spines to Valeria, but our paths have never crossed. If a reunion was in the cards, it would have happened. And who am I to resist the tapestry's grand design? Whatever the Fateless one did to stop the unraveling, it worked. Our world remains vibrant and twisted, sublime and sinister, and we have them to thank. For all of us, this is a second chance, and we must seize it. Answer the call, and make this adventure your own.
Okay. So, some huge problems with that. There's no way that it was actually the ancient Alfar homeland that stopped the unraveling. Magic in the world was changing and fading. It's honestly more likely that we just wound up in Ashara somehow and stayed there. Second, we outright never told anybody about Tirnoch. My character did not mention Tirnoch at all. I don't know how everyone else knew about Tirnoch, but I did not say anything. So I did not make a liar out of Aelin. Someone else did. Third, the entire plot, the main game, the Dead Cal DLC, the Teeth of Naros, all of that, pardon, was centered around the idea that the order that fate imposed was a bad thing. It was such a bad thing that everyone would have wound up dead had we not changed it. Had we not changed stuff. Everything would have fallen apart. Amalur would have been just completely destroyed if not for the changes we made. And yet, Mithros had the gall, the audacity to say that changing fate is a bad thing, without even giving us a proper showcase as to why or how that could be a bad thing. That's honestly my big problem with it. The idea that the world could be held together by fate, like fate actually being the thread that holds the entire thing together, that's an interesting concept. But it also requires showing how that works. You can't just say that the world is falling apart, that the world is in danger, and not give us actual stakes. Which is why I say that Mithros would have been much better as a sequel than a DLC. Fatesworn should have been a sequel. Like, maybe we wind up getting maybe the protagonist of Fatesworn is still the Fateless One, or maybe they're someone completely random that just maybe occasionally gets messages from the Fateless One or something. The world could be completely fractured and in chaos because of Telogris. The worst part is, I know that the people who bought the rights to Amalur know how to make good sequels, because they made Darksiders 3. But the DLC should not have... this shouldn't have been a DLC. If you want to get Amalur yourself, I definitely recommend base game Re-Reckoning. The stories are good. The combat is solid. And the characters, I'm still finding things that I forgot about or didn't even know about in character dialogue. There also isn't really a preference for what kind of character they want to write. Something I actually have noticed in a bunch of games is that there will be a sort of trend, and I don't know why this is, but a lot of games for some reason will have a few archetypes that they write really well, and then not write other archetypes well at all. Like, they'll just forget that those characters can exist, or they'll just write it poorly. As much as I hate to say it, one of those examples is Code Vein. The men in Code Vein, mwah, absolute brilliant writing. The women needed workshopping. And that is not something you really get with Re-Reckoning. Mithros had good ideas, but should not have been a DLC. It's incomplete. I'm just going to flat out say it. It is incomplete, and for the price that you pay to get it because Re-Reckoning, when I got it, was $30. Fatesworn was $20. Considering how much of a dip in quality and how short Mithros is, I cannot recommend it unless you really want to experience it for yourself. I'm going to be honest, the only reason I bought Fatesworn a second time was so I could stream and critique it. It should not have been a DLC, and it should not have been almost as much as the base game. Well, as the base game plus 2 previous DLCs, actually, because The Legend of Dead Kel and The Teeth of Naros were originally DLCs. I'll still be going... When I go through to do challenge runs, I will still be doing Mithros as part of those challenge runs, at least to the best of my ability. But honestly, I cannot blame anyone if they want to just see the base game and nothing else. So there were so many good ideas, and they just dropped the ball so hard. But that's the end of Amalur on Nostalgic. Tomorrow, I will be playing... We've actually gone close enough to the end, of my allotted stream time that I'm not going to pick up something else for today. But tomorrow, I'll be finishing the main story of Code Vein. And then I'll be branching off to at least try and finish at least one of the DLCs. Whether I manage that is honestly up in the air. But considering next week is Chalice Week, I kind of want to just start new playthroughs of stuff afterwards. With the exception of Silksong, which will be Thursday and Friday, as well as picking up after Chalice Week. Because I am still in the thick of it with Silksong. I don't even think I'm halfway through. So yeah, tomorrow, Code Vein. Thursday and Friday, Silksong. Next week is Chalice Week. And then the week after, I'll be starting 2 new runs and continuing from where I left off in Silksong. Chalice Week is going to be an event where, well, it already is something I did last year, but I'll be going through Bloodborne's Chalice dungeons my entire streaming week next week. Anybody who wants to join in for co-op is more than welcome to. I actually need to start reposting over and over again the Chalice Week announcement so that people know, well, so that people don't miss it. But that's a thing for later today. One moment. Piku's playing Dark Souls 3, so let's go bother her. That said, happy time zones, everyone. and I hope you all have an excellent day.